allies with that empire. And I said, feels the equivalent to a cock block, but with murder.
Look at me!
Ah, okay, that makes sense. Free food. Free food! He said sorta, but it's not entirely that. He says I gotta get extract blood packs from them for transfusions and stuff. Plus my one colonist is a vampire, so free food. So I've messed up my thing so much I'm not sure what I feel like I've done that. I feel like I've done that. I'll come look at that later. Okay, since we're gonna wait for that. Where is this conversation at?
Fills our stout hearts with joy to be in the presence of such arrogance.
Revelio.
Paid up to that. I think we should have a...
Revelio.
I already got all these. Yeah, I did, okay. I feel something tangling over there,
You
like
are
I
the
missed
talk
something.
of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
Pardon me. Is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Also, what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
Oh, I think I started doing that a little bit. So this is a quest. That's awesome.
It's certainly an odd decree, even for Black. Taking down the bells for a headache.
I agree. I thought it might also have been that they interrupted his hourly naps. That's all he does in his office, you know. But then I heard... Can you keep a secret?
I can.
I heard from Alice, who heard from Ollie, who heard from Eugenia, that it's because the bells reminded him of his wedding day. Breaks out in a sweat every hour on the hour. But mum's the word.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower, just above the music room. You'll certainly have
Got
more
rid of
help than
Quidditch?
Adelaide.
Of course I'll help annoy his ass with some bells.
I imagine the bells are just inside the bell tower. Revelio. Loop, 1 up, 1 to go.
Not the written exam that worries me with herbology, it's the practical. You shouldn't get there better herbology.
3 wide window. Oh, and there's a key here somewhere too. Nope, I've got that one. Never mind.
The Forbidden Forest? Are you trying to get yourself killed? Do you have any clue what... You're lucky to be alive, but by God, when you come back, you'll wish you weren't.
The bells must be upstairs.
I'll just sit in the tower and look for that when I get back down.
Ah, found them. I'll have to get those up there somehow. Wingardium Leviosa, perhaps. Leviosa! Alohomora.
Always gonna unloot a box real quick.
Revelio.
There it is.
Levioso. Repulso. Revelio.
Oh fuck. Where'd that go? I just might have depulsed that shit out of existence.
Alohomora.
And a harvest.
Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio.
Got it first try. Let's go. I'm stuck behind the door. No. Okay. Whew. I got out. I jumped.
Revelio. One up, one to go.
Okay, put the bell back. I really thought I really effed up with the bell.
Wingardium Leviosa. Oh, that wasn't too hard. Evangeline should be pleased about this, even if Black isn't. Revelio.
Oh,
Lumos.
the boy was trying to be nice to me. Offered to carry my books, he did.
Aloha
Oh,
Mora.
fuck.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Got it. Some of the locks are finicky where you hold them.
Revelio. Lumos.
Be off pretty soon.
Everyone knows you can find you. Haven't you heard of Gavin?
I'm dreading taking my son's figure.
Or you can see that. Hold on, let me go this way.
Revelio.
I know I haven't done this one, so we're definitely gonna check this out. Thank you for the high tech and positive, Miller. I appreciate you. And a stretch. Oh. Oh. Thank you for the follow. Holy shit, welcome in, welcome in. Appreciate you. The head jam. Decisions, decisions, decisions. What am I doing here? I appreciate it, I appreciate it. Me trying to always figure out these puzzles is always interesting. I can't just be going to that over. It's not gonna move that even the slightest. Okay, so that one's not gonna move at all. So that one we can do. So that can come out. Oh shit! Definitely can't make that jump. Fuck, I didn't want you to roll off the edge. Come on now. Well, that would have been nice to know that. Notice that sooner. Okay. Yeet. Toss these back that bastard. Yeet. Huh. Let's figure something out here. Ah, there's two of them there. I didn't even realize that. Okay, hold on a minute. So if I do that, and then yoink that, I didn't do what I thought it was gonna do at all. I thought it was that's three spaces from the side, isn't it? No, that definitely should have latched onto it. I can't yeet that this way, it's stuck there. Can I yoink it? And then doink. And then we're going to hold on. Yeah, I fucked that up. Hold on. Yeet! If I did it. Hold on. I don't need those. I can't have those connect like that. I have to connect them differently. But I think I see what I'm supposed to do now. I think you're supposed to bring that piece around. I think you're supposed to try to make a stairs with the piece. So I don't think that bigger one, the first one I moved, I don't think I'm supposed to move that one.
Alohomora.
Good, open this while I'm here. Come on. I love that in these puzzles each time I've used Accio more than I've used the Pulso. Yeah, I saw that. I am lurking. I'm just looking at somebody else as well. Here, I'll unmute the tab, at least. Okay, what was it in? Yoink this way. And, right, again, just yoink it that way. And now you. I'm going to send you that way. not turn out like that, but would. I feel like I'm missing a piece here. But I'm not really... Whoop, move. See, that would have been better if it wasn't... If it was like further this way. How am I gonna do that? Okay. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm gonna figure it out. I gotta reset that shit again. Hold on. It's been in a butt when you don't figure it out the first time and you gotta reset it. I fixed my posture again. I'm trying to remember you did it, so I'm like trying to make sure I keep posture checked for at least a little bit. Every time I look at that, just the time is unbelievable to me. No, but now that begs the question, how am I gonna... I can't jump 3. I see why you're here. Okay, if I do this right, don't squish me. Squish me, but it's fine. As long as it didn't reset. Fuck. Too bad it didn't work.
Let me in.
Oh, and I grabbed the two. Fuck. Okay. No, I didn't. I put it there. Fuck. Okay, so hold on. Let me move that for a second. That's probably a mistake. Okay, man. I will be here. It's not gonna work, is it? Oh, because it won't stop. Oh, doing that with a minute where I can't do much with it. Fuck. Well, I know if I need to fix it, I can just crush myself and it resets it. A lot faster than leaving. Ooh, that actually might work. Oh yeah. Oh, I can't move it now. And I can't even crush myself to reset it. I gotta actually leave. Yeet. Probably thinking about it too hard. That's always what it turns out to be. I'm thinking about it too hard. I'd like to get it finished, but obviously it might have to not because it is already almost 1 o'clock and I got shit to do tomorrow. It is mission. Oh, stuff wasn't loading. That's no good.
The bells are back up, Evangeline.
Oh, you're a credit to the school. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for the headmaster to hear them. I wish I could see his face. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I do. And I hope that you do as well. You don't know how much this means for me and for
Just the
Hogwarts.
romance of it all. You and I, we are the stuff of poems. Our love is the muse of 1,000 rhymes.
Professor, what can you tell me about your work at the Ministry?
Your curiosity is understandable. Well, although I can't speak in any detail of my work, I can tell you certain interesting facts. Unspeakables work in the Ministry's Department of Mysteries. Dangerous work at times, as you've no doubt guessed.
Yes, Professor.
Now, you needn't concern yourself with my injury. I made peace long ago with the fact that a sprig of dittany, once plucked, will surely begin to wilt.
You do seem to have come to terms with things rather well.
It's a matter of perspective. Without saying more, perhaps whatever time I've lost was an exchange for time gained. And to dwell on such matters is a waste of the days ahead. At this point, no magic permits us to travel back in time. Perhaps one day. Yes, I can tell you that my years at the Ministry were well spent. And I'm as happy to be at Hogwarts now as I was to be in the Department of Mysteries years ago.
If I may, Professor, I'm also happy that you're here at Hogwarts now.
Kind of you to say. Speaking of time, perhaps yours would be best spent honing your defensive wand work.
Yes, Professor.
I wanted to do one story mission before I got off, so I might do that. I'm gonna do this first, because, you know, Natty. Gotta talk to Natty. I'm not in bed by 2, I'm gonna stay up. That's the point I've hit. I do need to get some more food before I go to bed, because what I had for dinner was cake. Oh yeah, I've already done that puzzle, never mind. I'm about to be like, ooh, puzzle, but I'm like, wait, I've done that. This is why I kind of zone out when I'm running through Hogwarts, because if I don't, I pay attention to everything and I end up doing the stuff I've already done over again.
Ah, I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
Her concern is warranted, but at the same time, she should be proud of you. So I don't know which one to pick. She should be
If
proud of
she
you.
knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Is that underwater? Trying to do map things. That's not letting me. It wouldn't let me like move the map. I don't get it. What's going on? I think that's outside. Why is it pointing back this way?
Medleys will always look upon you as a trusted ally and friend.
Sure. Okay, hold on. I know what it's doing. It's being stupid. It's not pointing to the right area. Map chamber is there. Thank you very much. Not there. Not in the middle of that little wake area. It might be, but no. It's not where the teleport thing is.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. We'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall
They
make sure
want
my
me to
portrait
sneak
there.
into the headmaster's
Until then.
office? I'm sneaking into the headmaster's office? Why did my brain just go sign me the fuck up? Oh, I'm almost full again. Of a recent marriage, yeah. Good luck telling him you're married to his kid when you didn't tell him you were even dating. And he's your boss. That quest was a very interesting quest. I wonder where Tippy went. Turned off his stream. Had to go look somebody else.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor...
I think that one would be it. You in the floor? I'm not even gonna question that. I'm just gonna leave. Teachers in the floor, apparently. I feel like I'm gonna need this.
Now
Where you
here's
been? I've been
Professor
here for a while.
Fig. The keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. All right. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I've actually met Scrope, but I'm not sure he'll tell me. He's rather devoted to the Black family.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
I didn't know there was a demiguise in the rookin' room of his, and now I'm regretting starting this quest because it's not nighttime, and I can't grab it.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Can I wait? Can I wait? Can I wait? Can I wait? No. Well, let me wait. Alright. I'm headed there. I'm disguised as the headmaster. I'm not even
Professor,
just breaking into the
a moment of
headmaster.
your time, please. Professor.
Oh, no.
I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger.
My character! Ha
ha!
Yeah, of course.
Very well, sir.
Such a convincing professor.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
My character really had to say all the boils.
When I witnessed what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future of...
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
Gareth! Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor, yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now.
Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
My character, actually did a really good job that time at being headmaster. Holy shit, I was convinced.
Well, there's one for my diary.
My character really just said there's one for my diary.
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
Greetings, out of my way, children.
What could he want?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
I think my character is just being rude to everybody.
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes, sir.
The fact that I just heard my character called Quidditch a silly game hurt my soul.
Good idea.
Please do.
I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
I wonder why.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Oh, and I can't use magic to get that either. I'm gonna have to remember that that's there. I don't know where Scrope is. I can't use magic at all, and I'm finding all the things that I've been missing. found it.
Wait
There
until
he
Master
is.
sees what a wonderful job Scrope is doing.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
Yeah, I'm not messing this up. I really need him to be convinced here. We're not fucking this up.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pure.
There is another matter, Scrope. I confiscated this filthy diary from a student. It smells of squid and seawater.
Oh, Apollonia's diary. That is quite a surprise, Master. What do you wish Scrope to do with this treasure? Rubbish.
Whatever you wish, Scrope. It's your treasure. Now, off with you.
It made him give me the password and then gave him a book.
Best get out of sight. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
I heard
Right.
burping is
I can't believe it
hilarious.
worked. Now, to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
No, nobody will make it keep me safe. I'm on my way. And it's otherwise. And it ain't bias. And make it keep me safe. I'm on my way.
Revelio.
Only a proper flying ace could beat Imelda's record 3 times.
Revelio.
Yeah, I've been alright, baby. It takes me, I'm down for the ride. I'm good, yeah, I've been alright. Ooh.
Alohomora.
Okay. Give me that.
Revelio. Revelio.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure.
Revelio.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
Alohomora. Revelio.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
Just gonna take his tea.
Revelio.
So there's the last thing in this room. Okay.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald, can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Death Eaters, no lie. Like skeleton Death Eaters.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead. Death.
Ooh. Okay, alright. Let's go. Go, go, go. Ooh, feel butt.
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go. But I need to find a way past them. Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Now's my chance. That's the way forward. Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
Yeah, without a spell, it's great.
Can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
Go, go, go.
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now, where are you, Neve?
Look back, look back. Hold on, welcome back. Yeah.
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
It's giving you all of them. It's giving you all the greatest items in the world. Wand and cloak.
I've never
if I get to
such
keep
power.
these. Oh, literally only those spells. Okay. character like really looks weird in this like sketched out shit. Completed the battle. Nice. Let's see what the next thing is. The character started walking so slow. I feel like there was supposed to be another item there, but that might have just been the exit.
Simple stone. This must be for me.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
She's gone. Neve's dead.
Dear sweet Neve.
Let us always honor her.
May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
This feels like a bad idea.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Or wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands,
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Taking away pain doesn't always end up being a good thing. And yeah, that emotion's powerful, but that doesn't mean, like, that's not going to keep you stable. You're not going to stay stable with a power like that. Those emotions are unstable and unpredictable. Magic coming from those emotions would not... No.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young. I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it
was disturbing.
But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizard kind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was, and she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragbor.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Okay.
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
As much as that feels tempting. We're not gonna do that. I am gonna save. I'm gonna try and get some rest. And if I can't, I will be back on. But I'm gonna try this.